Today's session will focus on confidence and why it is important in conducting inspection activities. Many companies are involved in the provision of services such as inspection. And when we speak of inspection, we're basically highlighting the fact that you're going to examine a product, a process, and a service based on specified requirements. Now, when you conduct these activities based upon the inspection activity, some sort of professional judgment is actually used to determine whether or not that product process meets requirements. Let's look at a common example of a building. It was constructed and it needs electricity. In order for it to be granted that license or certificate, an approved electrician or one who's certified based upon the current legislation would need to inspect that building and issue a certificate. Now, how are we sure that that inspector or that agency who's performing this function is actually competent? It brings us to the point to explain there's an international standard called the ISO 17020 standard. So this standard is applicable to inspection bodies and is based on competency requirements, and it focuses on requirements for bodies conducting various forms of inspection. In order for your activity, whether it's inspection of a product, whether it's inspection of a process, whether inspection of a system, and we have many examples. We have vehicles being inspected in our country. We have buildings being inspected to determine whether or not it's fit for occupancy. Now, all of these processes, in order for it to demonstrate impartiality, in order for it to demonstrate competence and independence, the ISO 17020 standard is the one which is applicable to you. For further information on this standard and its requirements and how it can apply to you to assure confidence in your inspection activities, give us a call on telephone number 501-0110 or send an email at iso@actioninvest.com.